Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2021. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Ascendant, and Capricorn Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. So all that being said, Capricorn, now on to your March 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have here is Judgment. So this is, what do we think about a situation? What do we feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down, and how does it affect everybody involved? You may feel like you're kind of dealing with power struggles that could be going on. For some of you, it's going on within your family. For some of you, it could be going on in your workplace. You may feel like you're tired of people pissing and moaning about stuff, never satisfied, complaining. You could be dealing with that. You may make the announcement to some people and you may say, you know what, I'm going to change the direction of what I'm doing. Maybe you're going to ask if you work for another business or company, you might say, can you change me to a different division because I don't want to listen to this anymore? Or can I work in a different department? Or can I get my job change in some way? You may be asking your employer for that. But I feel like if you're doing it, it's because you don't like some of the, if you work in a certain unit, team, section, division, I feel like you don't like what people are saying or doing around you. You may decide to even shift and leave that business or company or firm or whatever it is. You may decide to leave it completely. If you do make that decision, I'm going to tell you what, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be really shocked and surprised by that decision. And you may need to do it for personal reasons also. If you're not fed up with people around you, you may have to make some kind of shift or change or move because of personal or family reasons. Or that might be the reason you give. If it's really because of something else, that may be the excuse you give, or that may be the real reason that you want to do it. You also may feel like things have gotten too dull or too drab or too boring, and that you want to feel inspired, or you want to shake things up a bit in your life. So you may want to, that may be why you want to get transferred or move to a different division or leave completely. You may be getting some news or information from far away that's inspiring you to want to get into a different kind of business or to change some aspect of what you're doing. I feel like you're going to be very much like you have to have things the way you want them. You don't want to be beholden to some kind of system or hierarchy or corporation or business that you don't believe in anymore. And you may even have found that you've gotten sucked into doing things that you don't want to do at your job or business. You may feel like they're imposing things on you that you don't feel is part of your job description. You have the 9 of Rods next. This is being prepared and ready for battle. This could also be getting your ducks in a row, getting things organized. This can also indicate being suspicious of someone or something. You're going to feel like you want to plant your feet firmly, and you're not going to want to get thwarted by mitigating circumstances or people and their agendas. This is where you have to cut the wheat from the shaft and cut your losses. You may have been dealing with people that have causing you headaches and giving you mixed messages and mixed signals recently too. It may have also come to your attention about some things that people were doing that were unsavory or inappropriate or sneaky behind your back, or just, things that shouldn't have been done or happening. And I feel like it's come to your awareness. You may feel like you're not going to budge, because I get, especially if somebody's trying to like coerce you, or, oh, come on, Capricorn, come on, you can stay here, or, oh, it's all right, we're not doing anything wrong. It's nothing, like, you may not believe in what the business or company is doing anymore. You may feel like it's up to no good. It's doing things shadily or nefariously. Or it could be an individual that you feel that way about, or a couple individuals that you see doing it. If it's not happening at work, it could be happening in a family situation. And if you call anybody out on it, they're going to be like, oh, come on, Capricorn. Oh, it's not, you're making it out worse than it is. Or, they're not going to, nobody's going to own up to the crap they're doing. Let's put it that way. If you call them out on stuff, or you say, I don't think this is reputable, or I don't like how things are getting handled, or I don't think this is fair, or that's not right, or these people over here are doing shifty, shady stuff. Nobody's going to own up to it and admit to it. Like, this is kind of like taking a stand. And you may be taking a stand based on your ethics and on principles. You may be making a stand on that. You may even be tired of having to shelter or protect someone that you've been trying to keep them out of hot water, or keep them out of getting caught or getting in trouble, or, sheltering them from something. I feel like if you're trying to do any of those things that I just named there, you're like, had it. In March, it's like, you're done with it. You're not going to keep doing it. You have the Five of Pentacles next. This could be being depressed. Could be two people being depressed. It could be you being depressed. It could be financial bankruptcy. It could be feeling emotionally bankrupt. There could be something with your finances that you're not looking at carefully that you need to pay attention to also. You may have had your guard up about something for so long that it's kind of been eating away at you and causing you to feel depressed or upsetment. Some of you may be in a difficult relationship, or had been in a difficult relationship. And you're like, how do I heal from that now? You could be dealing with the aftermath of a difficult relationship or things that your partner could have been saying or doing that felt damaging to you in some way. I do feel like you're thinking about making your own way out in the world. Money is definitely a concern or a consideration for you. You may be having to put all your ducks in a row and get everything ready, get your finances in order, get your ducks in a row. This could have to do with taxes. Tax season could be coming up for, if you live in the U.S. I don't know what it is in other countries. I don't know. In the United States, it's April 15th. So you could be trying to get your financial paperwork and information in order to do with that. But some of you may be doing it and looking at trying to get your ducks in a row and your finances in order if you're leaving a relationship, and that you and your partner dealt with paying the bills together, combining your income. And if you're dissatisfied and this relationship hurt you and you want to leave it, then you might be concerned and worried about your finances. Don't forget, you got to watch your rising sign, because what I'm saying here may not make sense to you. First of all, they're predictions. So they may not make any sense to you right now until you're in April and out of March. They may then make sense to you. But your rising sign deals more with day-to-day events and fate, destined, and meant to be events as well. Your sun sign is going to deal with what you came here to do, and you'll have a lot more free will with your sun sign. You may have felt like you've been trying to build something on shifting and uncertain sands, like building a house on shifting sand isn't going to work. And you may have felt like some kind of foundation that you've been trying to either build a love relationship on, or a business on, or something you've been trying to build something on may not have a strong or stable foundation. And you may have been suspecting that for a while, but maybe March is the month where it's really going to be like blatantly obvious to you, or where you're forced to focus on it and deal with it. And some of you may be worried about whether you're going to be able to financially make it on your own if you've been relying on being with a partner and their finances. For some of you, that could be the case. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. You have the High Priestess next, and this is psychic information. You could be the psychic here. You could be the High Priestess. This could also be something is being kept secret and hidden from you or by you. You could be keeping something hidden or secret. This could also be a high spirit guide coming in to give you messages in your reading for March of 2021. You're going to be like starting to assemble everything, and a lot of like practicality I get. You may feel like you're tired of being burdened by everything. And if you have a partner, you may feel like they're not pulling their weight, either with their money financially or just like things around the home. Maybe they're not doing enough. You feel like you're carrying too much of the load, you're carrying too much of the burden, or maybe you're concerned that that's what's going to happen. I feel like you need to examine your feelings and start asking yourself, what is off kilter? Why am I feeling this way? Because I feel like for some of you, maybe you know exactly why. It could be the other things I said in the reading, but some of you may feel off kilter, off balance, and feel like things aren't sitting right with you, and you maybe need to stop and ask yourself why. Some of you, I feel like it's the other things I mentioned here in the reading, in all three cards that came before this one. Anything where you try to propagate something for the future is going to turn out well for you. So in March, if you start a business or you want to get involved in any kind of new investments of any kind, or deal with a new, like maybe you want to deal with a new financial advisor, or get into anything that would be propagating new business, money, things of that nature, would be good for you to do in March. And things that have been buried, secret or hidden, any injustices, whether they've been done by family members or your love partner or business associates, I feel it's going to come out and be revealed. You may have already known it, but maybe you didn't. And if you didn't know it, you're going to find out in March or April. And if you knew it, but other people in your life or in your family or around you or at the business didn't know it, then they will find out about it in March. But this is going to be the best thing, because anything that was secret or kept hidden, it's once it's out in the world or out in the open or has more knowledge about it, then things can get worked out and get healed. As long as it's hidden in the shadows, it's not going to, nothing gets healed or solved in that, when it's in that state. You have Six of Pentacles as your last card. This is giving money generously and freely to others. It could be receiving money and generosity from others. It could also be the balance of give and take. This could also indicate financial success coming to you in the future. I get like a really good position is going to open up for you. Now, some of you Capricorns, this position is going to open up at a business or company you already work for. And it could be like moving up the ladder, so to speak. But for some of you, this could be one that you're applying to, or that you applied to for a while ago and you didn't hear anything from. But I get like, it's a solid job. It would be a good, solid job will open up for you. I do feel that many of you Capricorns that this applies to will take it and run with it, and it will go well for you. If for any reason you had held money back to a family member, for whatever the reason, I feel that you will now give them the money for something that they wanted or needed. Maybe this could be an aging parent, or it could be to one of your siblings or one of your kids. But for some reason, I feel like you wanted to see how they were going to handle it or solve it first. It's almost like I feel like you wanted to see, like, there's certain things you wanted to see that you held the money back for a reason. But I feel like now you know what you wanted to know. You saw what you needed to see. And so now you're going to help somebody out. I do feel for many of you, this is a family member you're giving the money to. And I feel like they're going to accept it and take it and be eager. For some of you, the person you're giving money to wants to go away, either on a trip or to move, or maybe they need to move. I feel a lot of helpful energy coming from you as well. And you may be instructing them or someone how to do something. Like get their finances in order, get a business going, move, get themselves organized in a new place. How to, maybe it's a child that wants to go away to college, or somebody in your family that wants to move, but they don't know how to go about getting a lease. Or it could be that they want to start a new business, and you would be able to help them in some way, not just with money, but with also advice and knowledge comes up here. If there's any opportunity to enter some kind of new training program, I feel you're going to enter it. It will go well for you and you'll end up making more money. So maybe some of you are at a job that they are like, oh, hey, if you go get this certification and you go take this training, you'll get a certification. We can pay you more money. That kind of energy also circles around the Six of Pentacles. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns for the month of March 2021, you got blue lace agate. Blue lace agate. I haven't seen this one show up for a while. So you could put this on your third eye chakra when you meditate, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra when you meditate, or wear it as a beaded bracelet or a pendant. It's always good to get the vibration of the stone when it touches your skin. That's the best way to get the energy of the stone. This stone is going to actually help you gain, like, no joke, I don't know, it seems a little too good to be true and a little hard to believe, monumental success. So if you're got some venture going, carry this stone or wear it. It may help you to get monumental success in March. If you have any eating disorders, whether it's bulimia, anorexia, or just overeating or eating things that aren't good for you, like emotional eating, things like that, it's going to help you with any kind of eating issues or disorders in March. It's going to help you like step into your own power and come across to people as being in a position of power and being an authority. It's going to help you look very authoritative, put together, speaking from experience. It's also going to help you have a very strong connection to your spirit guides, the angelic realms and your spirit guides in the month of March, which is helpful because if you can tap into their energy, they can give you a lot of information and guidance. If you can silence your mind and listen to it or get visions from it. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense.
As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me on a variety of very specific topics using different divination tools, you can get my Vimeo videos, which I post the most recent links below, down in the description box in the Show More section, or you can get them on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have done and the descriptions, and you just click on the sign you want, the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series links I have posted below. As always, every month I do psychic crystal readings for whatever month we're in for each sign of the zodiac. So if you want to get a continuation of this reading and for March of 2021 for your sign, you can get that psychic crystal reading by clicking on that link below. Some of the other most recent video series I've recorded is my Big Love Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for 2021 for both singles and couples. That's a very popular series. It's usually one of my most requested series. That link is below this video. They're also very popular has been my Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings. Those predictions start in December 17th of 2020 and go all the way for 3 years out until March 7th of 2023. Many people have written me and found that they were very accurate and interesting for them. But remember, those predictions are going to take 3 years to come out. So if you want to see what's going on there, you might want to check out the Saturn in Aquarius readings. Also, we are still in the process of the two eclipses that we experienced. First one is the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020. Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out 6 months, so they go all the way until May of 2021. If you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to. And then I use the exact same format for the eclipse that we had in December, solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 14th, 2020. That is also Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings, same format as the other eclipse readings. And those predictions go out until the end of May or the beginning of June of 2021. Also, if you haven't gotten it yet, my Psychic Tarot readings for the year of 2021 for each zodiac sign, there's 14 tarot cards that I pulled for each sign and gave you predictions and messages there. If you haven't checked them out, that link is also below in the description box in the Show More section. If you would like to help support the readings I do here and on my channel, you can donate to my channel with the PayPal link that I have posted below underneath all the different video series I've mentioned. And I truly appreciate those who have been very generous and donated. It does help a lot, and I do appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools and give you psychic predictions and messages there. Many people ask me, well, what sign? You're not doing it by the sign. It's just like one reading. I believe if you're directed to go look at it, you're going to get some messages and predictions that will apply to you. And they're not just for the day I post the prediction. They could be a week out, 2 weeks out, a couple months out. It all depends on what my spirit guides say and what card I've pulled or what crystal I've used or what oracle card I've used. So you have to see what's going on over there, and I would love to see you on my social media pages. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding and amazing month of March. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.